Hi children, nice to meet you again. Welcome to all of you all. Last time I can remember we did scientific notation. Today I want to go on to the next topic, that is ratios. Ratios, some children get excited when you hear the word ratios. But ratios is nothing to sort of be worried about it. Ratio means comparing two numbers, 2 or 3 or 4 numbers. Compare, it's a case of comparison. But scientific term is ratio, so we are use the word ratio. Now supposing we have an example like this. We have Jack and Tom. Jack's age is 14 and Tom's age is 12. So we compare these two ages. So Jack's age to Tom's age. So we use the word ratio. The ratio of Jack's age to Tom's age. Ratio of Jack's age to Tom's age is 14 is to 12. We put 2 dots like this. Is to. So which is comparing his age to Tom's age, Jack's age to Tom's age. So when you compare Jack's age to Tom's age, it is 14 is to 12. We must get in order. Jack we are mentioning first, so we have to first write that number first. So Jack's age to Tom's age is 14 is to 12. So we can have another three boys even with the Peter. Peter's age is, we'll say 9. So then Jack's age to Tom's age to Peter's age is 14 is to 12 is to 9. So 3 ratios we can have. And like that we can have 4, 5 ratios, any amount of ratios we can have. But it is just a case of comparing the numbers. We'll take another example. Supposing there are three boys, A, B and C. A has 80 rupees, B has 100 rupees and C has 30 rupees. So the money that A, B, C, the comparison, the ratios of the money that A and B and C have is, so we write it as 80 is to 100 is to 30. The ratio of the monies that A, B, C has, but you are writing, when you mention A, B, C, we are write A first and B second and C third. So after we write this, now this is all about what you should know about ratio, the term ratio, the meaning of the word. Now after we get these numbers, we can manipulate these numbers in whatever we want. First of all, we can reduce these numbers, but by dividing by 10, we can cut out 1 0 here, 1 0 here, 1 0 here. So we can put it as 8 is to 10 is to 3. We can't reduce any more because we can't reduce 8 and 10 only. If we are reducing, we must reduce all 3 numbers. Supposing we have a ratio, we'll say 5 is to 7. Now we can write this ratio as a fraction also, 5 upon 7. We can write whatever the way we want. Now if we have 6 is to 8, we can write as 6 is upon 8 and we can cancel this, 3, 4. So the answer is 3 is to 4. So when you reduce, we can reduce the ratios, reduce in the ratios. We have 3 ratios, we say 18 is to 20 is to 30. We can divide all these ratios by 2. So we can put it as 9 is to 10 is to 15. But we can't reduce any more, we can't reduce 10 and 15 only. We are reducing because these 3 ratios come together. So we can't reduce only 2, we are reduce all 3. Okay. So this is how you write the ratios. So and reducing. So supposing you are asked to write, express the ratio. We can express ratio like this, 2 is to 7. We can expand this also. Now in the ways that we reduced, we can expand. How we can multiply using in the same way as we use equal fraction. Now 2 upon 7, we can use equal fraction and multiply. So we can write this as 4 is to 14. Or we can write this as 6 is to 21. All the ratios are equal. We can write this as a fraction, we can write this as the multiply by 2, multiply by 3 or anything like that. So So these you are manipulating with numbers. Now supposing they are asked a question, express the ratio, express in the form of 1:n. We say we have ratio 2:5. Now we have to express this ratio in the form of 1:n. What does it mean? Where is n coming in? N is not there. N is a number. So what we have to do is we must make this 1. So what we can do is reduce both numbers by 2. So when you reduce both numbers by 2, you get 2 divided by 2 is 1 and 5 divided by 2 is 5 upon 2. So 5 upon 2 you can write it as in decimal even 1:2.5. We take another example. Say 15:2. You have to express the ratio in the form of 1:n. So what we should do is we must make this 1. How to make this 1? Divide by 15. So that is equal to, so 1:2 upon 15. You are dividing this by 15. So 15 divided by 15 is 1. So 2 upon 15, 2 upon 15. We can't do this, we just write that. So this is how you express in the form of 1:n. Now supposing you are given it like this, question like this. Express in the form of n:1. That's all the same thing. n:1. We say we have take a ratio. We say 3:7. Now this number should be 1. So divide both numbers by 7. So this will be 3 upon 7 is to 1. n:1. You have to make the second number 1. So make this 1 divided by 7. So 3 upon 7 is to 1. We take another example. You say 4:13. You have to express the form of n:1. So that is equal to divide both by 13. So it will be 4 upon 13 is to 1. So this is how we write this ratio. Like that we can have so many types of questions referring to this. Another type of question that you can have is we can have fractions. 3.5 is to 2. When a fraction like this, 3.5 is to 2, we have to make it in whole numbers. So what we do is we make it improper fraction. 7 upon 2 is to 2. Now multiply both ratios by 2. When you write both ratios by 2, this 2 will get cancelled. So answer will be 7:4. We got another example, say 1:3.5. 1 is to say 5.5 or 5 and 2 fifth. So that is equal to 1:5/27 over 5. Now how to get rid of this 5? Multiply both numbers by 5. So 5 into 1, 5 is to, now this will get cancelled, 27. So the answer is 5:20. Both ratios you are multiplying by 5. So these all you should know about ratio, children. Hope you have liked the lesson, and if you like, please subscribe.